Hello everyone, this is a very short video, very short version of a mindset that some of you might find really useful. We don't have the time sometimes for very long-winded reminders or to be updating our mindset. So this version of a mindset is for those of you who are looking for a quick refresher, quick reminder on a daily basis or however often you wish to. I've created this and I use it myself, different versions. It captures everything about the mindset, about the mental health we need to be remembering about. And it consists of the first 10 letters of the alphabet. It's a list of things we need to remember in terms of what we need to be in order for this work to get easier and easier. But as I keep repeating, we need to rewire this and we need to refresh this and we need to remind ourselves of this. So this is like a quick reminder. So if you don't have time, but you're thinking like, oh, what was it? Like, what do I need to remember about and things? There you are. So the first letter of the alphabet is obviously A. It stands for awareness and authenticity. These are the two things we need to remember. So awareness of where you are on the ladder and awareness of your triggers and glimmers, how you move up and down, and remembering to dial down on the triggers and dial up on the glimmers. Right, so awareness about authenticity, because the green is your authentic state, is your natural state. B stands for breath. You would be very surprised how people forget to breathe properly and to breathe in a controlled way and to prolong the breath, right? Because it's all so stress driven today, or it's so overwhelming that we just get disconnected from that ability to breathe deeply into our bellies. So breath, A for awareness and authenticity, B for breath. C stands for courage, right? So we need to be courageous to be able to prioritize ourselves today. We need to be able to be courageous to ourselves to say, I'm really prioritizing this today. I'm really prioritizing learning about myself. I'm really prioritizing my needs on a daily basis. And sometimes just switching to courage and saying like, okay, I want to be courageous today about this, create a shift, right? So these are sort of emotional qualities which we need to cultivate in order for this work to be possible. So the next letter is D. D stands for being deliberate. This thing is not going to happen randomly. This thing is not going to happen without your deliberate decision, deliberate thought, being deliberate about doing this. You need to be deliberate. You can't leave it to randomness. You can't leave it to luck, because the reality is that we are being stressed and primed for the survival more than we're being primed for the green state. So you need to be deliberate about, how do I get to the green state? What do I need to do? What do I need to stop doing, etc. So being deliberate about and being really choosy and selective about what you need to cultivate and what you need to be on a daily basis, right? E stands for empathy. Have some empathy for yourself. Have at least a fraction of empathy you claim to have for animals, children, other minorities, or other groups of people where you think, oh my God, I feel so sorry for them, etc. Like, have empathy for your body. Your body has been working for you, not because of what you've been doing. Your body has been working for you besides of what you've been doing to yourself and what you've allowed to be done to you. So have some empathy for yourself. We need to remember that none of this work is going to happen in the negative, heavy emotion. So it's not going to happen in self-loathing. It's not going to happen in self-neglect. It's not going to happen in not appreciating yourself. E stands for empathy. F stands for faith. we need to be able to bring a spirit of faith into this. Faith that change is possible, that survival is not our final destination. Faith in the green mode, faith in the version of you that it's already there. You just need to allow yourself to sort of be open to learning about how to get to the green state. G stands for gratitude. Gratitude is it's a high vibration emotion that is very lifting and elevating, right? So gratitude, again, for yourself, for your body. If you be grateful to your body, you can't be grateful and stressed. You can't be grateful and self-loathing. So gratitude is that sort of attitude which is part of the puzzle, right? It's part of the puzzle and part of the mindset. It can never work in isolation, but if it's combined with other elements, very crucial elements, then it's a very useful state to learn to achieve. H stands for hope. Again, another emotion which is a very important driver in the process of self-transformation. Thriving is possible, right? It is possible for you to thrive and live in green, whatever that means for you, and be happy and be playful and be a good parent you want to be, and be a good partner you want to be a good wife you want to be, right? So in the spirit of hope, once you learn to work on yourself, it becomes easier and easier. So whatever you want to attach the hope to, whatever you need, right? But that sort of cultivate feeling hopeful. I stands for intuition and intention. So neuroception, and I don't want to talk about intuition a lot, but neuroception is a sense of intuition that our body has, right? And, you know, it's a spiritual woohoo stuff, but intuition and intention, right? So your body knows, your body has the wisdom, and your body knows what you need to be doing. And intention, you need to help your body, and you need to decide, so you need to have an intention of what you're working on at the moment. So if you're working on peace, if you're working on safety, if you're working on feeling playful, if you're working on resting, right? So intuition and intention, it's all there. It's within you. You have everything you need. And the last is J for joy. Remember to allow yourself for some joy in the process. Joy is another life force. It's about being optimistic. It's about allowing yourself to be in the moment, to feel joy, about being yourself, being the authentic self, getting to know yourself, becoming your best support, it's wonderful. It's all good news, right? That it's all within us. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to do anything. It's all within you. So it's a very joyous thing, joyous occasion. So there you are. That's the end of the list. Thank you very much.